Talking Loud Keys. Yeah. Talking Loud Keys. Yeah. The R. Kelly Defense Fund. R. Kelly needs financial help. Despite what anybody says on any other platforms, despite what they say, I know you guys all remember the time when he had gotten arrested and needed bail money to get out, and somebody, a fan or a friend, had put up the $100,000 for him to get out, and he later did repay that money back. But I'm just saying, funds ain't like that. So for someone to go and put a video out and say he's got millions of dollars and millions of dollars, all they're doing is trying to distract you from donating money to where it needs to be donated to, and that's his defense fund, and it goes right to his lawyer, Douglas Anton. Nobody else is intervening in that. If you go and you take and you put monies on money on R. Kelly's books, right? You put money on his books. Number one, that's going to help him with his phone, his phone account, to have money on his phone account. Great. Number two, that's only going to help him purchase things on the commissary. That's not helping him. I mean, it's helping him, but it's not helping him. And then in order for him, so say he has to dish out money somehow, some way for his legal team for some reason, he's going to have to take the money off his books, pay to get the money off his books, and actually send a check out, mail a check out to them. That requires him to do much more work than he needs to. When you're in jail, like, I've never been in jail, but I know people who have been in jail. When you're in jail, you have so much going through your mind. You don't have time to worry about how to, do this, going to this office to file this paperwork to get this check on. I think it's a bad idea. I mean, if you want to put money on his books, fine, go ahead and do it. But I really think that is a very, very important idea to donate to the defense fund. Donate directly to his lawyer, the lawyer who said that the defense fund, he recommends the defense fund. He says, use my address, send the checks to me. Steve Greenberg never said anything about sending money to him, ever. Okay? Yeah, Steve Greenberg has an address. Anyone can look it up online and say, hey, send checks here. But Steve Greenberg, to me, is a busy lawyer, and he doesn't have time to sit around and figure out what's money for the defense fund. He might just put that money in his pocket thinking people are helping Rob with his attorney fees. That's not what it is. We're not helping Rob with his attorney fees. We're just putting money into a defense fund for him. It's called a defense fund. It's not called his legal fees. You know what I mean? We're not paying for his legal fees. We're paying for his defense fund. We're trying to build up some money so he can have it there, and whatever happens to it, happens to it. So I really feel strong about the fact that people are debunking don't donate to the defense fund. What are you talking about? Steve Greenberg never posted up on his Twitter or any social media platform, send the R. Kelly Defense Fund money here to my address. So Steve's going to start receiving checks from people because people putting out the wrong address and information. They just trying to deter y'all from doing what's right. Steve going to get that money and just think these payments for him, for R. Kelly. I don't know. And then maybe he can't accept them. So, and then maybe he has to turn the payments over to Doug Anton to put in the fund. I don't know. Nobody's ever talked about Steve Greenberg collecting money except for one social media platform that I've seen. And I'm like, what? Why are they debunking the whole situation? Why not go with the flow and stick with what's going on? Stick with what needs to be done. So you're going to see on social media, you're going to see everybody. They're going to be posting a flyer. Shout out to Coretta Johnson. Shout out to Levi for Kelly. Shout out to Dana J. Shout out to anybody who's actually taking it serious. Coretta Johnson has said she had made 10,000 copies of this flyer, and this weekend she will be at Elijah Cummings, RIP, at his funeral. She will be handing out these flyers. She said she's going to go ahead and explain the narrative to a lot of higher up people. So everyone keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully this goes through the way it needs to. But we need more people higher up to find out what's going on, to find out more information on it. A lot of people hear of the R. Kelly situation and they they look back at the docu-series and they're like, but they don't have the inside information that a lot of y'all have. A lot of my viewers, y'all's real diehard Kelly fans, and y'all understand who's involved with what and da-da-da. And then y'all see these motherfuckers on these social platforms, on these YouTube platforms. They on everybody's YouTube platform. And to the folks out there that's not really out there for truth, but just out there for views and subscribers, to have people on your platform that is actually helping put him in jail, that is going to testify against him, I feel like that's not good. That's not good. Like, why are you giving them a platform to explain the fuckery? Why? What for? I mean, yeah, they getting caught up in some lies, they saying some things, and it can be, turned into his lawyers. But if that's the case, and you do have these people on your platforms, and they are saying that stuff, please, turn whatever evidence over, recorded evidence over that you possibly have to R. Kelly's attorneys. This may be able to be held against them in the court of law. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just saying. That's what you should do. If you got evidence, show it to the lawyer. So, my whole thing is, in this video, is just donate to the defense fund. Alright, the defense fund. I'm going to put the little thing up so you ain't even, I'm going to read it. Just in case somebody can't read, I'm going to read what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to send your checks to Douglas C. Anton. DOUGLAS space C period Anton. ANTON. 3 University Plaza, number 3. University, UNIVERSITY, Plaza, PLAZA, Drive, DRIVE, Suite, SUITE, 407, Hackensack, New Jersey, 07601. So that's where you're going to mail your checks or your money orders to. And again, there is a PayPal account that's available too. If you need more information, or you want to subscribe to a monthly support newsletter, you contact $1fortheking@gmail.com. $1, $ADOLLARFORTHEKING@gmail.com. So I'm going to have this up in this video, and I just want to come out here and say, like, you're donating to the defense fund. What more explanation do you need? Douglas Anton had tweeted out the information on his Twitter. Steve Greenberg has not. So for you to send checks to Steve Greenberg, it makes no sense. For you to put money on R. Kelly's books, yeah, that's okay. But he's not having full access to that money like that. He can only use the money on his account. It's kind of like having a debit card. He can't take cash out. He can't just send money to the girlfriends. He can't just send money. You know what I mean? So with that being said, let's put the money to a defense fund. Something that's more useful for him and his future. And him possibly being free. Free R. Kelly. He's unjustly put in jail. It's sad. Alright guys. Till next video. Talking Loud with Keish.
Yeah.
Talking Loud with Keish.
Yeah.
Talking Loud with Keish.
Yeah.